get back into your religious beliefs. Sometimes it's hard if you've been away for a long time. And this is what this is about. It's called The Prodigal Son. I pulled into the parking lot a few minutes late. Almost didn't get out of my truck, but I was worried about my fate. So through the doors I stepped in and pretended I didn't care, but my face went beet red when everybody turned and stared. I must have been a sight to see, a little scary, I suppose. You see, I don't own any Sunday go-to-meeting clothes. So I swallowed hard and set my course with my head hung down low. I knew where I belonged and sat in the very last row. My mind went back to when I was a kid. Grandma used to bring me here. We sat up front and I sang out loud. But she's been gone now for 20 years. The smell of last night's whiskey, well, it clung to me like a coat. And I could still taste the final drag of the last cigarette I'd ever smoked. You see, a friend of mine told me once living the wild life was the way to fly. But I found out the hard way, all of that was a lie. This young family got up and moved, and I felt a little ashamed, but I really didn't blame them much. I'd have probably done the same. Well, the sermon was almost over, and I could tell it was going to end. So I hurried and slipped out the back. I didn't want to cause a scene again. But across the hall and hanging there on the wall, something broke me from my run. It was a painting that I'd seen before of the Father and the Son. With tears in my eyes, I stood there and noticed how I didn't feel so alone. And I whispered underneath my breath, "Your prodigal sons come home."